Good morning, David Paul here. Well, where do I start with this? Last night was absolutely horrendous. I've got the this wonderful gas stove which is now burning with a smoky flame, but I rather like it. It's at night it's like an extra light, and to hell with the inefficiency. But anyway, that's warming me through. That's good. So there you are, gas flame. And so what's going on here? Last night, oh God, the rain was unbelievable, you know, absolutely unbelievable. And I had this tarpaulin up above me. So what happened in time, it got heavier and heavier, and it collapsed down on the tent. And so I was like trapped in the tent. And I just said, to hell with it. If the worst came to the worst, I could just pierce this and let the water through and escape. So I've escaped now, and gradually, slowly let the water away. And the tarpaulin is not torn, so it's all right. And the tent, what's happened? I thought the tent was leaking, but it's not. What it is the although I will give it a spray of waterproofing. The outer sheet, the fly sheet, is moved at the back there, and it's caused moisture to get in at the back. As you can see, that white part shouldn't be shown there at the back, and consequently that was creeping onto my bed, and then the bed was just slowly filling up with water, and I just stuck it out and just wrapped myself over with a wool blanket and just lay there in the damp. It was lying in the damp, not exactly free water, but it was just getting wetter and wetter and wetter. And then I set the alarm clock to wake me up really early. and here I am in this situation. I'm dressed, I've got my clothes on, so I've got thermal trousers on here. A very important thing if you're going to do this sort of thing. And I don't have my pullover, which I call the cold off switch. You put that thing on and suddenly you're not cold anymore, but I'm still cold. Never mind. I'll dry out, and I'll get on the move and get down to the public library and charge all my devices and warm through. Meanwhile, all the stuff inside the tent, which is wet, it's not absolutely soaked, but it's wet. So what I'm going to do with that, because it's not dirty, I'll just take that to the laundrette. I've discovered a really crafty use for bivvy bags. What you do is you take a bivvy bag and you put all your washing in it. So if the washing's wet, it's not going to touch you and dribble out everywhere. And also, it gives it some air, which allows it to not, to go stale while you're getting down there. Put it in the bivvy bag, and it can carry huge amounts, which I'm going to be doing. I'll be taking that now. This coat I've got here is wet, soaked through. I think I'm going to have to dry that and just give up on it as a device. It's just not adequate, so I'm going to have to restart now, resorting to using my survival suit, which is an ocean-going survival suit for sailing, and it's in that barrel, and that'll keep me warm and it'll keep me dry, and that's the end of that. So, start of a brand new day. And I do these things, it gets me down at the time. But in the morning I wake up and I feel, what a man, like you can do this, and you can survive, and you can, meet the challenges. And I don't know, I feel like I'm more oddly in control of life than most people are, because they're getting bounced along on bills and things. I've got £30 left in the bank. So what I need to do with that is get myself down to the laundrette, spend maybe a £5 drying everything out, get this thing back up again, and locate it in a way such that it's not going to collapse in the tent tonight. so that water can run off it and clear. And generally it's not too bad here. If I had a fire here, that would make life so much better. Well, I've got this thing, but you know, it needs a chimney and stuff. But if I had a fire where the you know, like a wood-fired stove or something, I'd be laughing all the way to the bank, sort of thing. So that's the next thing I've got to look into when I get this cabin finished. Now, work on the cabin. All these struts and things here, I've got a huge amount over there beyond that that barrier there, which I prepared yesterday, ready to be drilled. They are drilled at the top, in the middle, and at the bottom. So it's kind of like a yurt, but a yurt with just like single diamonds in them instead of multiples. And the thing is, I've got to just get round in a circle and get that up first, and then the finesse can come later. But at the minute, what is essential is just getting this damn thing up, and then it can start to support the tarpaulin on top, and then I can start to develop the interior here and put more wood in and construct this circular cabin, which I'm in the process of making. So that's all for today. Bom dia to anyone who's in Portugal watching this, and Jesus be with you.